Before we get into my review of Blade Runner 2049, let me introduce myself. My name is Geo and this is my first ever video on this channel. I was thinking of what movie I wanted to review first, so I watched many films in the movie theaters, but I didn't want my first video to be on those films until I watched Blade Runner 2049. Let's get into it. Blade Runner 2049 is directed by Denis Villeneuve, the man that directed movies such as Arrival, Prisoners, Sicario, and Enemy. In the last 5 years, he has made 5 films. That is just crazy. And the fact that all of them has been great so far has made me a big fan of this director. So I was very excited for Blade Runner 2049. I was also a fan, not a hardcore fan, of the original. The music, the story, the originality, the weirdness, and it felt like a real sci-fi movie. And Denis Villeneuve did the original justice. Blade Runner 2049 is about a Blade Runner named K that finds a long-buried secret that has the potential to break the society and the world into chaos that leads K to go track down Rick Deckard, aka Harrison Ford. From the movie trailer, I was already on board and I was very excited for this film. I expected the film to be great. Not only was the film fantastic, it even exceeded my expectations. If you are going into this film for the action, the fight sequences, this movie is not for you. Blade Runner 2049 is great because of the story and the characters. From the first scene of the film, I was already invested. I was intrigued by what was going on and I wanted to know more and learn more. For a film that's almost 3 hours long, it had my attention all the way throughout. I heard some people call the original and the 2049 very long, boring, and slow. And to them, I say, get out. Get out. The pacing is perfect in this film. Not one scene felt drawn out or boring. Every scene felt important, and they were. The world Ridley Scott created and the world Denis Villeneuve structured and built feels so real and it doesn't feel cheap. I felt like I was there with the characters. Speaking of characters, Kay was very interesting. He was mysterious and I wanted to know more about him. I started caring about him and I wanted him to succeed in what he was trying to find in the movie. Ryan Gosling is becoming a big movie star and he deserves it 100%. After this film, I honestly will watch a movie that stars Ryan Gosling just for Ryan Gosling. And can we talk about his cool badass outfit? I want that so badly, but I will look so stupid. The costumes some characters wore throughout the film looked awesome, especially Joy's costumes. Ana de Armas was great in the film and I look forward to seeing her in future films. But my favorite performances gotta be Harrison Ford playing Deckard and Sylvia Hoeks playing Love. It's been a while since I've seen this great of a performance by Harrison Ford, to be honest with you. It's great seeing him back in a fantastic film and seeing him play the role of Rick Deckard again just felt right. And it didn't feel fan servicey. Star Wars The Force Awakens. What? Love was great as well. She was so badass and I legitimately was frightened by her throughout the film. Her expressions and her emotions and the way she spoke was spot on. I also have to talk about the cinematography. It has the best cinematography I have seen this year so far. And it is all because of the one and only Roger Deakins. I am such a fanboy of his work because the way he frames some scenes, the way he uses lighting, his usage of lenses and the way he places objects and the characters is very inspiring. Blade Runner 2049 was just stunning to look at. Every shot looked amazing and beautiful. The soundtrack was very good as well. It blended so well with the movie. There were scenes where the score would start playing and it really got me hyped up and I was getting tense because the soundtrack has such a huge impact in the film. As you can already tell, I am a huge fan of this film. I honestly think I'm gonna go watch it again in the movie theaters. It's that good. What I really liked about it is that it didn't feel like a sequel. It felt like its own movie. It felt like a real standalone film. It's not trying to set up another sequel. It was a film on its own, and I really respect that. It's not trying to copy the original, it's trying something new, and it's building up the world Ridley Scott has created, and it's working. I consider myself a fan of the Blade Runner franchise now. If they do make another one, which they probably will. I'm all for it because I want to explore more and meet new characters along the way. So, my final score for Blade Runner 2049 is a 9.5 out of 10. The reason why I took the 0.5 out was because of this one particular scene that bothered me, where it has some characters that make stupid decisions when they're supposed to be pros and experienced at fighting. But that's literally my only complaint about the film. The rest is just honestly perfect. Definitely go watch this film in the movie theaters. Don't wait until it comes out on Amazon. Don't wait until it streams. Go watch it right now in the movie theaters. This movie needs to be seen by the public, the people, the animals, everyone. It's such a shame that it's not doing well in the box office. Please, please, please go watch this film in the movie theaters. Please go support it. Please post it in social media. Say how much you like it because it deserves our money. This film really reminds me why I love movies so much, and it is why I still go to the movie theaters. I'm so glad that Blade Runner 2049 is my first ever review on this channel. Thank you guys for watching, and as you may already know, it's getting really cold out here. Winter is coming. Please stay safe, get a blanket, don't catch a cold, please take care of yourselves, and have a good one.